Hey guys, it's Thursday the 9th. It's my mom's birthday, so happy birthday if you're watching, ma'am. It's also the release of Detective Pikachu. So I'm wearing my Pikachu pants. I also have my Pikachu hat. I was wearing it earlier, but I took it off because I had a meeting. And I guess I can put it back on now. Maybe after I'm done filming for the day. I'll be going to see Detective Pikachu later tonight. The showtime is around 9 o'clock, just a little bit after, I think. I can't go too far. I'm attached to the wall right now. My battery pack is, because I can't find my charger for the battery for this camera. I'm fairly confident I did not leave it at the hotel in Calgary because I checked all the plugins. I think it might have just ended up with all my convention stuff in my big bin downstairs, so I'm gonna have to go look for it down there later. For now though, I'll just plug into the wall. This is what I've been working on so far today. I probably should have vlogged some of this. I just usually don't vlog during the live streams, but then sometimes I create something neat and I'm like, oh, should have got a clip of that. But these are sticker sheets for the mystery box people. So the people who send me a mystery box, I send them back a thank you package. I sent this design off as an enamel pin. So that should be here in a month or 5 weeks or so. And I figured why not get started on some of the other stuff for the box. So I drew up all this stuff today. Well, except the enamel pin one. I designed that one the other day on Tuesday. But I turned this into a little sticker sheet. It almost looks Valentine's-y, but oh well. It's meant to be mail themed since I'm sending this to you in the mail. This was an alternate background color, which looks nice. The whites really pop on this, but I don't like how the stickers themselves don't pop. Be right back. Well, that was a couch delivery. I was not expecting that at all. We ordered a couch previously, but it was too big to fit through the staircase and door downstairs outside. And so we ordered a different couch that came in 3 pieces, and that managed to fit. So it's here. It's just in a box right now. Well, 3 boxes. What was I saying when the doorbell rang? Oh, I think I was talking about the colors here. The white bits contrast nicely on the purple, but I feel like all the pinks blend in. With this one, it's kind of like pastel primaries, and so they contrast more nicely, and the stickers themselves are much more noticeable, especially from afar. When I see the thumbnails on my computer, that's when I feel like I made the right choice by going with yellow, even though up close, I like the crispness of the white line. Ultimately, it's the background color. Does it really matter? Probably not. And there's only like 4 people getting this sticker sheet, at least for now. There will be more people in the future, but I picked 4 names, and so I need 4 boxes made up to send back to people. I didn't get around to actually cutting the stickers out with my Cricut. I thought I would have time for that, but I did not. I had to refill my printer ink, stuff like that, and then there was an issue with my file I had to fix at the end, but they're printed off and ready to cut. So Tuesday's art stream will likely be the stream of me actually cutting out the stickers using the Cricut, and I don't know what else during the stream. I'll figure something out. I don't usually plan them this far in advance, but yeah, I'll be using the Cricut on Tuesday. I had to end my stream at 2, like before 2, even just a few more minutes before 2, because I had a meeting at 2, just a Google Hangouts meeting about a potential future sponsorship. So chatted for half an hour with those people, and now here we are. I responded to some emails as well. I have more to get to, but I just responded to the most urgent ones, I guess. And now I am gonna get some food, I guess. I haven't eaten yet today. So I'm gonna grab myself a late lunch. Oh my god, it's already 3:30. Oh my god, time's flying. I'm not gonna have much time. I gotta film a video between now and Detective Pikachu. I might not finish filming, but hopefully I can. I started working on it yesterday, but it was all just like prep and sketching. And now today I need to actually do the coloring stuff. I guess I was replying to comments earlier, so that would have taken up a little bit of time. I was trying to think, how was it already 3:30? But yes, I was reading comments, and there was a comment that mentioned that I didn't say how much money I made from the con because I didn't tally it all up right away, and I didn't mention it in the vlogs. So it was 3,700 and something. I can't remember the last 2 digits. I have it written somewhere on a piece of paper so that I can calculate that all out for taxes, but yeah, 3,700 and something. So that's my second highest convention. I don't have all the numbers memorized, but I know Anime North was 4,200. This was a day longer than Anime North, so I guess that should be factored in too, but still, this is the second biggest convention I've done after Anime North. I actually don't know attendance numbers, but in terms of how busy it was for me and for sales. And that is gross income. That does not factor in any of my expenses. That's just what I received from people. My Vancouver conventions don't do nearly that well, but I also don't have any travel expenses because I just drive there. I mean, there's parking, which is not cheap, but I don't have to pay for a flight or hotel or a bunch of gas, so it kind of evens out. I just do so many Vancouver cons that it's nice to do the odd traveling one, because then I get that new audience, right? I get to see some new peeps. Okay, you guys, it is now Monday, so a bit of a time skip. So the rest of Thursday, I worked some more on my YouTube video, and then went to see Detective Pikachu. It was pretty good. The ending wasn't my favorite, but it's exactly what I was expecting. I knew a lot of what was going to happen because I played the video game. The video game doesn't have a proper ending though, and so I was curious to see how the movie would end it. Still love it, still love the movie. Stop! I'm filming on my phone. Maybe if I close this. I'm filming on my phone because I still haven't found that charger. Once I'm done cleaning today, then I'll order a new one. I'm just like, maybe I'll find it when I do more cleaning. So I'm just waiting a little bit longer. I'm just gonna slightly straighten my hair. Just the really kinky bits. I'm not really putting in much effort here. Okay, yeah, okay. Then there was Friday. When I streamed, then I edited, and then I started streaming again because I wanted to continue with my Kingdom Hearts Critical Mode run. And I made it a drinking stream, and I was up all night streaming. I thought it'd be kind of short, like, oh, maybe like 5-hour stream. No. I streamed for 12 hours. So then Saturday, I slept because I went to bed at like 8:30 in the morning. And then Sunday, which was yesterday, that was a bit of a busy day. So it started off with me being awoken by a loud banging noise. It was like a bang and maybe not a sizzle, but like an electric sound. It was like, like almost like a lightsaber kind of, maybe a little bit of crackling. And like it was a loud bang. And my immediate thought was like a transformer blowing or something, or like maybe even a car accident. But because I could hear the sound of everything just being like, I figured it was something electrical, and our power was out, and I looked out the window right away, and there was a BC Hydro truck in the back alley. It was not like he was up in his bucket. He was just sitting there, and then he was on his phone calling in more people to come. And I overheard him say there was a downed wire, and sure enough I noticed there's like all these big electrical things on a pole, these big cylinders, and there was a wire coming down, and then it was laying on the ground, and next to it was a dead seagull. So I'm like, is the seagull at fault here, or did he just like touch the downed wire and died? Why was the BC Hydro guy already there? Because the power didn't go out until I woke up, because I could hear it all just go, and I could hear a bunch of electronics just go tick. So I don't know the story, but we didn't have power for a couple hours. I pretty much just showered right away because I don't know if our hot water heater is gas or not, and so I was like, well, I'm just gonna shower now while there's still hot water in the tank. I got ready, did a little bit of cleaning, and then I went to meet up with some friends for lunch. Some peeps from the stream crew. Okay, my hair's gross. I really want to use dry shampoo, but I'm trying to not. What if I just use a teeny amount? Ugh. It dries out my hair so badly to the point where I'm like, okay, this is not good. I mean, I just washed it yesterday. I should try to not use any dry shampoo today, but I wanna. It's okay, Bills. Your hair looks like crap today anyway. So yeah, met up with the stream gang, had a lovely ramen lunch, and then we went to the mall and just walked around, did some shopping. I bought a bunch of stuff I wouldn't have otherwise purchased, but I have no regrets. And then while we were there, I got a message from Christian because he was out at baseball practice, or it was a game, which they won, by the way. Woo! They won their game, and the team was going to Boston Pizza just to get some food. And so I met them there. So just like boom, I felt like it was like one thing after the other yesterday. And then after we were done eating there, we decided that a few of the friends were going to come back to our place, and we're just going to hang out until Game of Thrones aired, and then we're going to all watch it together. And I was like, I'm fine with this plan as long as I'm also doing some cleaning while they're there, because I wasn't done all my cleaning that I wanted to get done on the weekend. Okay, maybe just a bit of mascara and a bit of blush. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, we came back to the house and they decided they were gonna just play catch in the yard because they still had all their baseball gear, and they just bought a new ball at Sport Check on our way home. And so they were just playing catch in the yard, and I was vacuuming / scooping the cat poop. And then my friends came and got me because Christian hurt himself. The ball went over the fence and Christian hopped the fence to go get it. And this is a tall fence. It's like 6 feet or almost 6 feet. Anyway, he hops over the fence and just lands badly, I guess. And he ended up breaking his ankle. We didn't know for sure if it was broken initially, but he was in a lot of pain. He was breathing funny. And so I grabbed the car and took us to the hospital because thankfully I was the one sober person in the group because they were drinking while they were playing ball. And I just had one drink at Boston Pizza. So I was like, thankfully, one of us here is sober. So I drove us all to the hospital, to the emergency room, and Christian got looked at pretty quickly. We were there for a while, but I was still like, oh, I'm used to it being super busy. Well, not used to it, I just hear horror stories. I think that's though if you just go to the non-emergency area, I think that's an area where you end up waiting forever because it's non-emergency stuff. Anyway, so he gets his x-rays, and before the doctor tells us what's up, I can already see the break. He broke the bottom of his tibia. It's like the medial something or other. It had also shifted a bit, and so the first doctor who saw us was thinking they might need to do surgery on it or something. But the doctor who does those surgeries was busy with a whole bunch of other surgeries for the night, so there's no way Christian would get in that night. But between surgeries, he went and looked at the x-rays and said that Christian can just stay in an air cast for now, and then Christian's gonna go back on Friday and they're gonna look at it again. I guess just to see how shifted it is still and like, I don't know, see how it's doing. And they might be putting a permanent cast on at that time. I'm not really sure. He has to go to the casting place on Friday for them to look at it, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, so that was the whole thing. We were at the hospital for a couple hours, and then we went to Walmart to pick up some crutches because the hospital was out of crutches, at least for Christian's size. They only had ones that would be too tall for him, and that just wouldn't work. And I was kind of ashamed because at the hospital, the crutches are only $24, but at Walmart, they're $50 unless you order them online. But then, like, he needed them immediately. There are $20 ones online, but he needed them right away. So we went and got him those ones. And then the friends just went home. They didn't come back to watch Game of Thrones because it'd be like pretty late by the time it was done. And they're like, oh, we just want to go home now. And so that's how the night ended. Christian and I watched Game of Thrones. And then we went to bed. And that was the adventure that was yesterday. So he's in a lot of pain, obviously. And I'm kind of taking care of him today. I'm not streaming because I just have things to get done. Like the stuff I didn't get around to doing yesterday, I'm gonna now do today. Mostly a lot of house stuff, like cleaning and whatever. I also want to get groceries, and then while I'm out, I can pick up Christian's prescription for some pain meds, because they gave him some pills at the hospital, but he really only has enough to get him to like this evening or so. God, this kid, I need to stop looking at it. There's so many kinks in my hair. I'm like, Baylee, you're fine. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. I'm going to be at home most of the day anyway. I'm just running out for groceries. Although you guys are looking at my face. But yeah, that's where we're at currently. I also have a bunch of emails to get to. The video I edited on Friday didn't get approved because it was sponsored. It didn't get approved until today because it was the weekend. So that finally went up. I was just dealing with that. But yeah, a whole bunch more emails to get to. So I really want to, like, forms to sign and things like that. So I'm going to prioritize the cleaning and the emails, get the groceries, get the meds, and that'll be most of my day. I also cooked him a nice brunch already, and I need to clean up all the dishes from that, as well as some other dishes that built up over the last few days. Oh yeah, also, one of our other friends who was on the baseball team got a baseball to the face. Like, it wasn't being thrown, it was hit with the bat and then just right in his eye, and it does not look good. So All the boys are getting injured. Oh yeah, let me also show you the new couch. That is all set up now. Christian set that up on Saturday while I was sleeping. There it is. Fancy, fancy. We purchased the 3 separate pieces because it's one of those couches where you just buy as many pieces as you want to make a couch as big as you want. So we got 3 pieces. And this is what it's looking like down here. So once Christian's ankle is better, we can finally move stuff down here that's supposed to be down here, like the TV, the other coffee table, his computer. We still have to fill the bookshelves and stuff. It's been very slow progress. Very slow progress on bringing the basement back together. Well, because we were waiting for a couch, but we kind of put that off. Then we finally ordered one. Then we had to wait a couple weeks for delivery. And then that couch didn't even fit down here. So then we had to look for a new one and wait for delivery. So that was the whole thing. But it's all good now. I think I'm going to end the vlog here, even though my day is just beginning pretty much. It's just cleaning and responding to emails. I just want to get everything done. I don't want to have to worry about like setting up camera angles and this and that. I just want to get some stuff done, get everything back to normal, and then I'll continue vlogging. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Why on earth could I be here?